hold on. Okay. I got to address this one because I was a little salty when I saw it. John Wall.
Oh, I heard that. I heard that too.
I was really tight when I saw this because I like John Wall.
And you're a Wizards fan.
Yeah, so John Wall was on, I think it was Paul George's podcast, Podcast P. Yeah. And Paul George asked John Wall if he considers himself the greatest Washington player of all time.
That he would give the nod to you as being the greatest Wizard of all time.
As a Wizard player, his body of work is bigger than mine.
Do you feel that way yourself?
It's funny, bro, because I do. I know how much Gil means to the city and how he embraced the community the same way I did.
And John Wall said he knew about Gilbert Arenas, but he gave the nod to himself. And John Wall said he is the greatest Wizard of all time. And just as a fan of the Washington Wizards, who really does enjoy John Wall, I was very pissed off at John Wall for saying that. I know he's from Raleigh. I know y'all Raleigh folk.
Look, yeah. John Wall, that's cap. You were a good player. You were a good player.
I will say he's a better player than the guy who is the number. But you did not do for the Wizards what Wes Unseld did.
But I don't think you're a better Wizard than Bradley Beal was.
Ooh.
Look, I'm just like, if we're going to call a spade, I think you and Bradley Beal are about right there even when it comes to Wizards. Plus Rod Strickland, like there's a litany of great players that come from that organization. John Wall is a good player. He could have been great. Yeah. Injuries forced him away from being great. I put him
as a top 5 Wizard. We don't have that many legendary players.
Do we give Michael Jordan like Wizard credits?
I wouldn't credit Jordan.
Michael Jordan doesn't get any Wizard credits.
I would put, Wes Unseld is the greatest Wizard of all time. He did something no other Wizard player did, which was lead us to a championship in 70.
See now I got to go with Juwan. Juwan was good.
None of these players brought a championship to DC but Wes Unseld.
Yeah, but I'm saying when it comes to John Wall, I'm like, Juwan Howard was
good, but John Wall is a better player than Juwan Howard. I would say John Wall is a better player than Wes Unseld, but he didn't do for the franchise.
I don't think he was better than Rod Strickland. I don't think he was better than Rod Strickland. Now, I'm with you. He's probably top 5 Wizards.
Yeah, top 5.
Yeah, but I don't think he's the best.
I'm putting Wes Unseld as number 1, Elvin Hayes as number 2. I don't know. I really have to debate on Earl the Pearl. I don't know where he would rank, but maybe after those 3, then I'll put John Wall. Because I can't think of anybody else. Maybe Chris Webber.
Maybe Webb. That's why I said Howard. Like, it was some names.
There were some names. All the players got better when they left the Wizards, like Rasheed Wallace. Yeah. So that's how I feel about Alex Sarr.
So Wall is 5. He's a top 5.
He's a top 5 Wizards player, but to crown himself the best Wizards player of all time, and you never made it past the semifinals. I was insulted.
But that's you, though. Like, when you rank yourself, like, you got to give you a little bit more love. So I see where he was coming from.
If John Wall said, I'm a top 5 Wizards player, I would have had no argument.
But
this
then
nigga said the best.
We got to come to reality. Like you say, then we got to, we got to go back in the archives and see who played for the Wizards now, because I just don't think you were the best.
That shit, like, upset me. Like, bruh, you're not even humble. And you put yourself over Wes Unseld. That's the part that got me. Like, nigga, we only got 1 fucking championship, and you gonna put yourself over the nigga that won that champion. And Wes Unseld wasn't a scrub. He won the MVP and Rookie of the Year's rookie season. So he wasn't some dusty nigga. He was an undersized center who deserved it.
And like you said, John Wall didn't
do nothing for the franchise, with all due respect, because I fucks with Wall.
He brought attendance. Like,
he brought attendance.
See him, but when it came for winning time,
nothing.
Like James Harden, when it comes to winning time.
I was just like, damn, son, how you gonna label yourself over Wes Unseld? You should have been more humble than that. That was mind blowing. So I just had to get that off my chest.